Welcome back, people, ladies and gentlemen, and all matter of creatures in between. Rockthevox here, back playing some more Minecraft, and we have a theory. Well, more of a prediction. Yes, this is another SU in Vice chat, and this time I got a prediction. Seeing as it is Thursday the 16th, and tomorrow is supposed to be Storm in the Room, well, I have an idea that I don't think anyone's really touched on, but I think maybe people have a general grasp of what's going on with this idea, but I'll elaborate. So, here's my thought. Rose's room is clearly coded to Rose, and by default, and extension, Steven. Now, what I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking out loud. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is a brand new area in Vice City that I've been working on for quite some time, and I hope you all do so very much enjoy the refinery and the look of it. Because, industrial park. Anyways, getting back to Rose's room. This is sort of a theory I don't really hear about, though I think everyone has a general concept of it. And it is that there is some kind of brain scanning deal going on when someone enters Rose's room. What gives me impetus to say this? What evidence do I have? Well, I forget the actual episode. It's not Book Buddies. It's an older episode. It was well, I think we see the first evidence of this in Rose's room, the episode title, where Steven sees his dad and thinks everything's fine, when it's merely just a projection of the room. Now, this leads on into a bigger discussion a little later on. Fuck. And the reason that Greg, or rather the projection from the room, doesn't, for lack of a better word, trip off the landmine sensing dog in Steven's head and say something's wrong, you know, that gut feeling, is because it's so friggin' good. Now, this is just me talking on the pop fly, not scripted at all, which probably should be, but I feel it's a little more organic that way. And something I noticed was that Greg then started repeating himself later on in that episode as Steven's talking to him. All that matters is like family and hot dogs and corn dogs, and started failing as an AI. Now, that was okay, and that was a weird little anomaly, but it alluded to a later episode in where Connie's in the room. Now, this one is where the theory originates from, or at least for me it does, is that we see Connie come out of the tailor shop, but it's not Connie, it's a projection of the room. Steven doesn't realize this until later on. What is so frightening is the fact that up until the failure point, that being the projection, doesn't go away. And it doesn't trip off the bomb-sensing dog in Steven's head, as it were, that gut feeling. Even more curious is the fact that after it starts failing as an AI, Steven can't get rid of it until the truth comes out. That's very interesting, and I'm still thinking about that part. But what does this have to do with Storm in the Room? Well, this being Rose's room, one can only make input suggestions and stipulation and quandaries on that extent to the fact that we're going to see a Rose AI, quote unquote. Think of it sort of like in this sense. If a person ever enters Rose's room, the AI or projection thereof is much more intelligent, much more responsive, a la Greg's projection and Connie's projection later on. It this clearly suggests that at one point or another, Greg was in Rose's room. That or Rose had him on her mind so much that a decent enough AI worked. Or something to that extent. Or maybe it was just someone who was really important to that room. If that makes any sense. But what I'm getting at here is we're going to see an AI you can actually ask questions to. It is as close, I think, that we will ever get to see Steven and Rose ever having a face-to-face conversation. And considering this is an AI, it's not going to be able to really say there's only so much I can tell you for right now at a time, stuff like that. Because in my gut feeling, that little bomb-sniffing dog says to me, Rose knew at some point Steven would ask. The subject would come up and the seed would be planted and he would need to know. There would come up a situation where Steven wants to know about the war, the past, what exactly happened, what caused it. And that's where we are today. And it's going to be a very dark episode. I'm calling it now. Like, not nearly as dark as Too Many Birthdays, but up there. Up there in the same leagues as Too Many Birthdays. For the simple reason that, damn. Let's be honest here. Too Many Birthdays was one of the darkest episodes in the series that I personally have seen. And quite frankly, is the episode that hooked me on the series in the first place. And I'm really hoping it's up there in that thought process and that same kind of darkness, because it talked on a really dark level to me, and I liked it. Totally didn't sound sexual. What in the fuck is going on with my FPS? Okay, I have no idea what that was about. I literally paused the recording for a second and it went back to normal. Getting back to the point I was making about the conversation, I think you're going to see some AI errors. And there's going to be some interesting discussion, to say the least, about the aftermath of this episode. If we don't get a direct answer right away about why and what exactly happened, the nitty-gritty, gory details, we'll get enough of an idea of what went on and what happened to know what happened, without getting into the stabby bits. Stabby stab! But, yeah, that's my thoughts, because think about it. Rose must have spent a lot of time when not on missions in her room. So, if we apply the same principal ideas as previously discussed with Greg and Connie, then we're going to see a really intelligent AI, intelligent by standards of those two previous AI symbiotes. It's going to be really interesting, to say the least, and promises to be a really interesting episode. By the way, after this little teeny bit here in Minecraft is done, you're going to see a quick fails compilation at the end. Compilation? I think that's how it's said. Compilation, compilation, words. But yes, I have been Rockthevox. You have been wonderful. And I shall see you in the next time. Peace. So for those of you who are wondering, this is what I'm going to be calling Fail Cam. I'm currently trying to record the song, a vocal cover for the song Aerials, and I'm kind of having a bitch of the time. So you're going to be getting hot mic off of this microphone right here. This thing, yeah. This. Bump the pop filter, you dumbass! Yeah, I'm going to be getting hot mic single, and I'm just going to chop this video up, and you're going to see my meltdowns when I fuck it up, because I'm more than bound to do it. Watch now as a camera is on me, that I don't fuck it up. That would be my luck. So we're picking up from the start of the second verse. In your eyes you lose small mind. Fuck! Damn it! Damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Fuckity! Fuck! Fuck! That's not how the thing goes! Ah! Well, there's one. But you lose small mind. Fuck! I was on a roll! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Fuckity! Fuck! 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 Ah! It's always in the same fucking place! I can get through the first section, I can get through the second section, and I can get through the third section. But I can't get through all three without fucking the second or third up, or even the first. God fucking damn it. Really fucking annoying me. The lives and struggles of a recording artist, and we're 4 minutes deep already. We're hoping this section goes better. I still fucked it up, didn't I? Not sponsored. Circle K, if you want to sponsor me, by all means. Take a look at that. So, this has been the fails episode of the bloopers of the recording process of me doing a vocal cover. See you next time. Please, if you would, don't forget to hit the notification bell when you go to subscribe to my channel. Please check out Desahando's channel. He's the one who made the title cards for this video. And like, favorite, subscribe, and share the video. And I shall see you all in the next little bit. Peace.